Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Smooth English Talks. I am very happy to have you here. Today, we will talk about one very important problem. This problem stops many people from speaking English. What is the problem? Translation. Many English learners translate everything. They hear English. Then they think in their first language. Then they translate the sentence. Then they look for English words. Then they try to speak. This takes time. It makes speaking slow. It also makes speaking difficult. Sometimes you know many English words. You know many grammar rules. You can understand English videos. You can read English books. But when someone asks you a simple question, you cannot answer quickly. Why? Because you are translating. Today, we will learn a better way. The rule is very simple. Don't translate. Just practice. Listen. Understand. Repeat. Speak. Think in simple English. Do not wait for perfect English. Do not wait for perfect grammar. Do not translate every sentence. Just start speaking. So, stay with me until the end. Let's learn how to stop translating. And let's learn how to speak English more naturally.
Part 1. Why do we translate? First, let's understand the problem. Why do we translate? Usually, we translate because we want to speak correctly. We want to choose the perfect word. We want to make the perfect sentence. We want perfect grammar. But this can create a problem. Imagine someone asks you, "What did you do today?" You understand the question, but then you start thinking, how can I answer? What is the correct sentence? Which tense should I use? What word should I choose? You think too much. And while you are thinking, the other person is waiting. This makes you nervous. Then you may say, "Sorry, I don't know. I can't speak English." But you can speak English. The real problem is not always your English. Sometimes the problem is your speaking habit. You are trying to translate everything. So let's change that habit. Instead of translating, try to understand the meaning directly. For example, when you hear, "I'm hungry," do not think about the meaning in your first language. Just understand the idea. You need food. You want to eat. That's it. You hear, "I'm tired." Think about the feeling. You need rest. You feel weak. That's it. You do not need to translate. You only need to understand. This is the first step.
Part 2. English is a skill. English is not only a subject. English is a skill. Think about riding a bicycle. Can you learn to ride a bicycle just by reading about bicycles? No. You need to ride. You need to move. You need to try. You may fall. You may make mistakes. But you continue. Then one day, you can ride easily. Speaking English is similar. You can read grammar books. You can learn vocabulary. You can watch English videos. These things are useful. But you also need to speak. You need to open your mouth. You need to make sounds. You need to build speaking habits. You need to use English again and again. So remember this. Knowing English is not enough. You must use English. Do not only study English. Use English. Do not only learn words. Say the words. Do not only read sentences. Speak the sentences. Do not only listen. Repeat what you hear. This is how speaking becomes easier.
Part 3. Don't translate every word. Now let's practice. Imagine you hear this sentence. The baby is sleeping. Do not translate every word. Just imagine a baby. The baby has closed eyes. The baby is quiet. The baby is sleeping. That's enough. Now another sentence. The door is open. Imagine a door. The door is not closed. It is open. Again, you don't need to translate. Just understand. Let's try another one. The water is cold. Imagine cold water. Maybe you touch the water. You feel the cold. Understand the idea. Now, my phone is on the table. Imagine your phone. Imagine the table. See the phone on the table. You understand. This is direct understanding, and this is what we want.
Part 4. Use simple English. You do not need difficult English. You need useful English. Many learners think, I need big words. No, you need simple words. You can speak with easy words. For example, I am tired. Very simple. I need some water. Very simple. I am going home. Very simple. I don't feel well. Very simple. I have some work. Very simple. Please wait a moment. Very simple. Can you help me? Very simple. Where are you going? Very simple. What are you doing? Very simple. Let's go outside. Very simple. These sentences are enough for daily life. So don't think, my English is too simple. Simple English is good English. First, speak simply. Later, speak better. First, build confidence. Then build fluency. Part 5. Practice with your daily life. Now we come to a very useful method. Use English during your daily life. You don't need a classroom. You don't need a teacher. You don't need an English-speaking friend all the time. Your daily life can become your English classroom. For example, when you wake up, say, I am awake. Then say, it is morning. I need to get up. I need to wash my face. I am going to the bathroom. Then, I am brushing my teeth. I am washing my face. I need a towel. After that, I am getting dressed. I need my shirt. Where are my shoes? Then, I am going to have breakfast. I am hungry. The food looks good. This is hot. This tastes good. Look at what you are doing and describe it in English. This is powerful. You are not translating. You are connecting your action with English.
Part 6. Talk to yourself. Now let's talk about self-talk. Self-talk is one of the easiest ways to practice English. You can talk to yourself. You don't need another person. For example, when you are walking, say, I am walking. The road is busy. There are many people. The weather is nice. I am going to the market. When you are cooking, say, I am cooking. I need some water. The food is hot. I need some salt. The food smells good. When you are working, say, I have some work. I need to finish this. This is easy. This is difficult. I need more time. You are training your brain. You are also training your mouth. You are building a connection between your thoughts and English. And slowly, you will need less translation. Part 7. Don't wait for perfect grammar. This is very important. Many learners stop speaking because they are afraid of grammar mistakes. They think, is this sentence correct? Did I use the right tense? Is my grammar perfect? Grammar is important, but you should not let grammar stop you. Imagine a child learning to speak. Does the child speak perfect English? No. The child makes mistakes, but the child continues. That is how language develops. So make mistakes. Learn from them. Try again. For example, you may say, yesterday I go to the market. Maybe the correct sentence is, yesterday I went to the market. Good. Learn it. Say it again. Yesterday I went to the market. Then move on. Don't stop for 10 minutes. Don't become afraid. Don't think, I am terrible at English. No. You are learning. Mistakes are part of learning.
Let's make this even easier. Imagine you are drinking tea. Don't think in your first language. Say, I am drinking tea. The tea is hot. It smells good. I like tea. That's it. Imagine you are going outside. Say, I am going outside. I need my shoes. Where are my keys? I found my keys. Now I can go. Imagine you are cleaning your room. Say, my room is messy. I need to clean it. I am cleaning the table. I am picking up the clothes. The room looks better now. You can practice English everywhere. At home? At work? At school? On the road? In the kitchen? In your bedroom? During a walk? During a meal? Just describe what you see. Describe what you do. Describe what you feel. That is real English practice. Part 9. Listen and repeat. Listening is also very important. Find easy English audio. Listen to one sentence. Stop. Repeat it. Listen again. Repeat again. For example, audio, I am going to the store. You say, I am going to the store. Audio, I need to buy some food. You say, I need to buy some food. Audio, I will be back soon. You say, I will be back soon. This method helps your ears. It helps your mouth. It helps your pronunciation. It also helps your speaking speed. Do not listen only. Speak too. Your goal is not only to understand English. Your goal is to use English.
Part 10. Speak without stopping. Now let's try something different. Set a timer for 1 minute. Choose an easy topic. For example, my room. Now speak for 1 minute. You can say, this is my room. My room is small. There is a bed. There is a table. There is a chair. My books are on the table. My phone is beside my books. The window is open. I like my room. That's enough. You don't need advanced English. You don't need perfect grammar. Just keep speaking. If you don't know a word, use another word. For example, you don't know the word curtain. Say, the thing near the window. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't translate. Find another simple way to express your idea. This is a very important speaking skill. Part 11. What if you forget a word? This happens to everyone. You are speaking, suddenly you forget a word. Don't panic. Don't stop. Don't immediately translate. Explain it with easy English. Suppose you forget the word umbrella. You can say, the thing I use when it rains. Good. Suppose you forget the word refrigerator. You can say, the machine that keeps food cold. Good. Suppose you forget the word pillow. You can say, the soft thing I use under my head. You are still communicating. This is an important skill. Fluent speakers do not always know every word. They know how to continue. So don't stop because of one missing word. Use simple English. Explain it. Keep talking.
Part 12. A simple daily routine. Now let's create a simple routine. You can do this every day. You don't need many hours. Start with 30 minutes. First 10 minutes, listen. Listen to easy English. Choose simple topics. Listen carefully. Don't translate every sentence. Just understand the main idea. Next 10 minutes, repeat. Choose useful sentences. Listen, pause, speak. Listen again, speak again. Try to copy the pronunciation. Last 10 minutes, speak. Talk about your day. Talk about your room. Talk about your family. Talk about your work. Talk about your food. Talk about your plans. Talk about anything simple. Remember, listen, repeat, speak. Do this every day. Consistency is more important than doing a lot one day. Part 13. Your new rule. From today, make one rule. The rule is,
don't translate everything. When you hear English, try to understand. When you see something, describe it in English. When you do something, say it in English. When you forget a word, use simple English. When you make a mistake, continue. When you feel nervous, slow down. When you don't know what to say something simple. The goal is not perfection. The goal is communication.
Let's remember 5 simple rules. Rule 1. Don't translate every word. Understand the meaning. Rule 2. Use simple English. Simple is powerful. Rule 3.
Speak every day. Even 10 minutes is useful. Rule 4. Don't fear mistakes. Mistakes help you learn. Rule 5. Keep going. Don't stop because one word is missing. These 5 rules can change your speaking habit. Final motivation. My dear friends, English speaking is not magic. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to know thousands of difficult words. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need a perfect accent. You need practice. You need patience, and you need to speak. Remember, don't translate, just practice. Listen to English. Understand English. Repeat English. Think in simple English. Speak simple English. Use English in your daily life. Talk to yourself. Describe what you see. Describe what you do. Ask yourself questions. Answer those questions. Make mistakes. Correct yourself. And continue. One day, you will notice something amazing. You will hear an English sentence, and you will understand it immediately. No translation. You will see something, and English words will come to your mind. No translation. Someone will ask you a question, and you will answer. No long thinking. No fear. No translation. That is the goal. You want English to become natural, and that takes time. So be patient. Do not compare yourself with fluent speakers. Compare yourself with your old self. If you can speak one more sentence today, that is progress. If you understand one more sentence today, that is progress. If you speak for one more minute today, that is progress. Small progress is still progress. So keep going. Keep listening. Keep repeating. Keep speaking. And most importantly, don't translate everything. Just practice. Thank you so much for watching. If this lesson helped you, please like this video, share it with someone who is learning English, and subscribe to Smooth English Talks. Keep learning, keep speaking, keep improving. And remember, don't wait until your English is perfect. Speak English while you are learning. See you in the next lesson. Take care, and keep speaking English.